So right now, huge waves are hitting San Diego beaches. They are expected to get even bigger through the weekend.
Yeah, the high surf is already a spectacle not only here but across the state. CBS 8's Regina Urita is live in Mission Beach, an area prone to coastal flooding. Regina, you showed us earlier there on the shore, the pooling, the ponding, I should say, of everything that was left over. How are things looking right now?
Yeah, guys, and I can tell you that right now we have to be on the boardwalk because Lifeguards actually blocked off this area. You can kind of see already because the water is actually coming closer to the boardwalk. Those waves are hitting just closer and closer. These are large waves. And my photog and I were just talking about how just the sand is eroding. You can kind of see those cracks over there. The sand is just such a magnificent view right now, but definitely dangerous to see those large waves if you're not seeing them from a distance. So right now, Lifeguards have put some barriers. They have told people, to stay clear. They've blocked it off with their lifeguard vehicles. I want our photog to kind of see what the situation is here by the boardwalk. So people are walking over here. You can see those are the cars that they kind of stationed over here, already having signs saying stay clear. They have their emergency vehicle access over there. And they're over here just trying to sort of monitor the situation, let people know. I actually overheard one of the lifeguards saying, that yesterday they had to do a couple rescues because swimmers were not being aware, and that's their biggest concern. They want people to be self-aware that this could get very dangerous. We're already seeing some of the impacts that these waves have in other areas in California. Actually, that video that we showed at the top of our show coming out of Ventura County, if we can pull that video up again, because it's just pretty magnificent video to see that they were just keeping their distance, watching that wave, and then that wave hit the retaining wall and it swept people away. It actually swallowed a couple vehicles. So because of this wave, 8 people were taken to the hospital, and it's why we report on this and warn you about the dangers, because you truly don't know what can happen. Of course, these big waves are spectacular to see, but keep in mind they are not loyal. And here locally, as we mentioned, Mission Beach is known to flooding. Nearly a year ago, we witnessed it. CBS 8 actually reported back in January these massive waves that flooded boardwalks, residential areas, and lifeguard stations. Officials are saying this weekend could be similar. It's why we're warning people. The big surf will bring dangerous swimming conditions and rip currents that can pull people out to sea. So here's what officials are warning you about.
To get out of a rip current, you want to swim parallel to shore, use the momentum with the rip current, and then come in somewhere else on the beach that has like a sandbar and you're not in the rip current anymore.
And you're seeing a live image of what Mission Beach looks like right now. This is just closer to the boardwalk, that water coming closer and closer. So lifeguards are definitely blocking off this area, but the sand is already eroding. You're seeing those cracks there and just those large waves in this direction. And people are kind of stopping here, admiring this image, of course, again, from a distance, because you don't know what can happen. You don't know what to expect. And these are dangerous conditions if you're pretty close. You see no swimmer out there, no surfer out there, and that's probably a good idea just because it can be dangerous. So we're going to stick here, kind of monitor the situation, but for now, lifeguards are saying stay clear, do not get in the water. If you are not an experienced surfer, definitely do not get in the water. That's the latest here in Mission Beach. I'm Regina Urita. I'll send things back to you guys.